Good day, emerging mothers and fathers. I hope you all are good. Listen, I want to invite each and every one of you to our Ultimate Transition Success Program, where we support mothers and fathers with anxiety as it relates to teens transitioning out of the home after high school, whether they're heading off to the college campus, the military base, or simply residential independence, so that you're able to, of course, leave your teen on the college campus and walk away with this confidence and this competence to pursue your next stage in life. The reason I use the term emerging is because that refers to something or someone who's becoming apparent, who's becoming prominent, and that change is happening for them psychologically and mentally, and they're becoming more visible and clear regarding their understanding. And then sometimes when people are evolving in their thinking and they're becoming clear, guess what? They're emerging. And I'm specifically speaking of this new role that mothers and fathers are entering into as their teen, of course, approaches graduation, and they're going to be transitioning out of the home. And so, of course, again, their thinking becomes more clear. They're able to picture, of course, their teen transitioning out of the home. And guess what? They're prepared. Listen, I'm Dr. Michelle Lloyd, and in 2016, my teen, my oldest of three girls, transitioned out of the home. She was scholarshiped into Virginia Tech, and so we drove the 17 hours from Sugar Land, Texas, to the East Coast, to Blacksburg. We spent time with her for a few days. Of course, we left her there, and then we drove the 17 hours back home. And where did I find myself? On my prayer closet floor. Was I crying? Not exactly. Was I simply weeping? I'm unable to admit that. I was wailing, thinking, what in the world had we just done? Leaving a quarter of my heart all the way on the East Coast with little to no supervision. What is going on? The moment I stood up, of course, and gathered my thoughts, thinking, this is insane what we've just done. I woke up the next morning, I went to church, and I began to pull more seasoned mothers to the side to ask them, how did this work for you? What did you go through mentally? What was your experience? And I thought that they were going to tell me, it's okay. This is what you raised them to do. And, this too will pass. Was that the case? That was not the case. These parents mentioned to me, or rather these mothers who were probably about 20 years, 15, 20, 25 years older than myself. They were saying it's still hard when my daughter or my son comes for the holidays and they're with their spouse or their children and they leave. You think about those times in which they were smaller and younger and you were caring for them more. And so I went to mother after mother after mother, and then one father. And what I found is this, is that what it is that we're experiencing, this is a universal theme, of course, that cuts across different cultures and professions and ages and races and genders. And regarding the teen leaving and how that places us parents in a vulnerable space, and although preparation is paramount, there has to be some kind of way in which us parents are better prepared. And so that's where I step in, and I have created the Ultimate Transition Success Program, which entails 3 modules, if you will. There's the Transition Success Signature Program, there's the Transition Success Supreme Program, and then there's the Transition Success VIP Program. And each program unfolds, it envelopes, if you will, the secret sauce, which has to focus specifically on reveal first, then relate, and then revive. And this is how parents can become more and better prepared prior to their teen transitioning out of the home, so that, of course, again, they're able to walk away with that confidence and the competence needed for them to not only support their teen, but pursue their next phase in life. So let me ask you this. Are you experiencing concerns such as who am I now and what next? Also, how will I be able to parent my teen at a distance? How will I strengthen the relationship with my teen prior to them leaving our home? Because it has a tendency from time to time, because of course our teens' brains have yet to fully develop, there has a tendency to be a little more conflict and a little more tension prior to them actually transition. Or you may even be concerned and ask yourself, how can I go about creating my own parent posse so that I can receive the support that I need? Then how will I prepare for this transition day's anxiety? And then how will I be able to release with respect? Listen, these are some of the concerns that I had and then also other parents have. So listen, this program, this Ultimate Transition Success Program, it is a year-long program, whereas the first 6 months, of course, there's more hold handing. And then the second 6 months, of course, there's all the support that you'll need. So I am excited to just share this with you. And I am so excited that your teen is going to be transitioning out of the home, of course, and they are going to be graduating soon, which they ought to be congratulated for sure. And so allow me to invite you again to participate in the Ultimate Transition Success Program. Listen, take care of yourself. Be safe. I'm so excited we had a chance to spend time together, and I look forward to seeing you in the program. See ya. Bye. I'm Dr. Michelle Lloyd.